Hello everybody, Sarah Vitasic here with Joy's Journals, and I just wanted to do a quick video to show you how to set up your traveler's notebook and just kind of go over a few things having to do with it. So this is your cover, and you will most likely have a leather cover, but there's also the possibility of faux leather covers. The leather covers for the most part will not have lining because the leather is nice and sturdy and thick on its own. There will be some custom options in the shop eventually that could potentially have a few different things with the leather covers. I will show you my personal traveler's notebook just so you get an idea. With there will be a pen strap right here that will be a custom option. As you can see, my traveler's notebook is the chunky style, which offers a lot of options for what you can fill inside it. Just an idea for what you can use the plastic inserts for as different stickers. So these are stickers that I use for decorating my journaling, and also more stickers here. And as you can see, these are just different ideas on how you can decorate and have some fun with your journaling. And it just makes it, if you're a creative person, you might enjoy doing that kind of thing, and that's what I use the plastic inserts for. This is washi tape, if you are familiar with that, and so that is something that you can use in your journaling. And then like the zipper pocket in the back, I actually have Post-its in the zipper pocket, but you can also use that for pens, etc. So there's just a lot of different options with how you can actually use and decorate your traveler's notebook. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and show you how you set that up. So let's go dive into that. Now, a couple things about how the traveler's notebook is made. This elastic here is left a little bit long. Depending on how much you put in your traveler's notebook, you can take this knot out. It will have to work it. It takes a little bit of time to work it out because it is tight. But you can either lengthen it or shorten the elastic that way if you need to adjust the sizes of this to hold your inserts in. Okay, these are a bunch of inserts that I have, and here are the elastic bands. These are actually the wrong size for these notebooks, but they'll work just for me to show you how this works. As you can see, the sizes that I sell on my website are correct. These are just different ones that I had gotten that are actually not correct. Now, you have four different sizes, or four different bands right here. So you can get up to 12 inserts into your traveler's notebook, to be honest. Now, the regular one, I would suggest around 6 or so. You can fit in as many as you want. The reason why I suggest the smaller amounts is because you don't want your inserts to be extending out beyond here. So the thicker you make it, the less space that you will have with your cover. And then I personally don't like inserts hanging out this way because it's too chunky. So that is the reason I offer two different sizes. But with 4 bands, you can actually get 12 inserts in. Now, I'm going to have more inserts in this. This is actually a regular sized cover, but my inserts are just for samples. So these are not a full sized insert. There's just a couple pages in each. So I am able to get more in to show you how that works. So first, if you're going to do up to 12, you'll have to put 3 together to get into these bands. So you take the front and the back cover of 2 and you put them together. I'm going to use a different rubber band just in case that one breaks. They are very, very tight because they're the wrong size. So you just put that band around the front and the back, and then do it again on the next one. So front and back, put them together, slide it all the way down so it fits snugly in there. And there you have 3 inserts together. This is the daily planner, which is for 3 months. This, of course, only has a couple of the pages, so it's not the full planner. Daily journal is just the dot grid. And then the menu plan, which is a simple place to keep your daily menus. So then once you have all 3 together, you find the center one and find the center where the stitching is, and you'll slide that under here. Now, when you start putting these into your bands are going to stretch and move and expand. So it might feel like, oh, this isn't going to fit correctly. Once you get them all in, it will fit nicely. So it's still going to kind of roll up a little bit just when you get only the first one in. All right, so then you can close that. And now we're going to do another set of 3. This is the daily Bible reading that's kind of an autumn theme, kind of the autumn colors. And this is more of a winter daily Bible reading. So I'm going to put these 2 together, again, front and back. And in my traveler's notebook, of course, I would only have one of these at a time. But I'm just putting all the samples in this one so everybody's able to see how it looks. Then I have the sermon notes, and this is what you would use for church. And I'm going to put this one together with it as well. Slide them down nicely on the covers. Again, we have 3 put together here. You find the center journal, and also, or the center insert, and then also the center of that insert. And we're going to put that in the second string here, the second elastic band, and you slide that right to the center. Then you can kind of go like this and make sure it's in the right place. Again, it's still pulling up just a little bit just because you aren't quite done with putting everything in. All right, and we're gonna do, this is the little insert that I use for quotes. It's just plain lined paper. I don't know about you, but there's a lot of times when I hear different quotes that I'd like to save and use and remember later. And then this is for lists, and it has contents in the front, and then just repeated lists here. This can be used for anything, but what I use it for is things like projects I need to complete, lists of books that I want to read, that kind of specific stuff. It's not just like to-do lists, which you could use it for that as well if you like it. So if you just want to slide them in separately, obviously you just find the center, slide them in here like this. So if you just put 2 together, like I was trying to do here, you would just find the centers of both of them and put your band around the centers that way. So if you want only 2, you don't need to put it just at the covers. That way it's a little bit stronger to hold it together. But we're just going to slide these in this way. Actually, I'm going to keep this one out since you already saw that. And I'm going to show you the Be Creative one that I have. This is done with watercolor paper, so it's very nice and thick for painting or drawing, whatever you like to do, with a vellum front so that you're able to see your front creation. Something I did real quick just to show you here. So that's fun, just a place to doodle and draw if you're a creative person and you like to do that. Okay, so as you can see, it's starting to fit a little better now that we're getting everything in here. It's not rolling up anymore. Everything fits nicely. And your inserts do not extend outside of this. Now, with each insert that you've purchased, you will have a tab that comes with it. It has double-sided tape like this on both sides of the tab. And so you will be able to, once you have your inserts where you want them, you will be able to take the sticky tape off and put your tabs on so that each one is in the right order in here. That's why they're not attached already, because you might want your order differently than I like my order. All right, now the last 3 things I want to show you is I do offer journaling prompts and gratefulness prompts. This is just a little card. It's a double-sided cardstock. And this can be put in, like if you want to find where your journal is. I don't even remember where I put it, and here it is. You can slide this right around your journal. You just slide it right inside here, but just because I don't want to mess with fighting with that right now, I'm going to show you what I mean by just using one in the back. So you just slide it right around. You don't have to actually put that on a rubber band by itself. So you can just put that right around one of the inserts, and then it is there. Now, these numbers are messed up. This was just a sample. So this is not the one that's being sold. The numbers of the ones being sold are correct, starting at number 1 here. And so then you will have your first page of journaling prompts and first page of gratefulness prompts in the front, and then in the back it would be the second pages. Also, you'll see on my site here, I do have file folders. These are decorated and accessorized. So this is a fun place to keep different things that you might use in your journaling, or even note cards that you want to send to somebody, with paper clips that you can be used for bookmarkers or clipping anything on that you want. This again can just be wrapped around one of your other inserts. So it does not have to have its own place in a rubber band, in one of the elastic bands. It can be just simply wrapped around an insert. And there you have it. You can place it wherever you want, whatever, like if you want it by your menu planning and you want to keep track of that, or if you want it by your journaling prompts, whatever you want to put it in. So once you are finished with that, of course, this elastic band again can be adjusted to fit the right size, however you want it to be, and that can be just taken across. And if you want a custom pen strap added, like I showed you on my other one, that is a custom order. You may also have purchased a charm to go with it, being that my business is called Joy's Journals. I found these charms that say "Find joy in the journey," which I think goes very well with journaling, and because I've found that journaling really brings me joy when I'm tired, when I'm stressed, when I have so much to do. Just writing is a wonderful way to bring some joy. You can just put this clip here onto the elastic here, or you can put it right on the inside, on the spine right there. So it's a great place to just add a little bit of fun to your traveler's notebook. Not all your traveler's notebooks will have book corners. That's a little bit of an extra charge, a few dollars extra to have the book corners, but it's kind of a fun addition if you like that. And I think that is all for putting our traveler's notebook together. Hopefully that was helpful, and I hope you have a wonderful day.